Today's sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction to the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D as their guys will do battle with the Baltimore Ravens.
Greg Zuerlein to kick off for Dallas.
Greg Zuerlein's got it teed up, and off we go from Arlington. Taken in the end zone. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. Jackson on first down.
Whoa.
Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. This time, Jackson will throw it. Escaping the pressure right. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. From the gun, it's Jackson. Forced out to his left. The ball comes out, and this is going to kick out of bounds. Boy, a fortunate bounce or two there. They'll keep possession back inside the 10-yard line. Very fortunate to get another shot here, 2nd and goal. Jackson from the shotgun, flushed out right. Open man, Boykin, he's got him. Touchdown, Baltimore.
To Miles Boykin.
10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Ravens take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. They're the favorite, no question. And when they score like that on the opening drive to set the tone, you're the underdog on the other bench. That's hard, isn't it?
Yeah, because you can't bring the home crowd into it because you're counting on that to be a part of your equalizer, ride their momentum. But you have to give them something to cheer for. So now what you're worried about is they're better than we are. We can't get going. Are we about to get blown out?
Good news, still a long way to go. And the Ravens lead at 7-0.
The kick is good. Makes the score Ravens 7, Cowboys nothing.
What's up, B? How you doing today, man? Thank goodness it's Friday, B. Tell you one thing, I wasn't excited to see the Ravens for my warm-up game.
Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Oh, I'm a Samsung guy, man. I never ever had an iPhone in my life. And from the things I hear, I'm not going to ever be one.
Tucker now.
Yeah, man, Samsung has always treated me well. I don't ever see myself leaving.
This taken.
What kind of cell phone you rock with, man?
And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27.
At their own 27.
I'm good. Thank you for asking.
Prescott to the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
Number 21.
There's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It's only a 3-yard run.
I'm not one to knock something without trying it.
I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
It's just the complaints and things I hear. Plus, I'm kind of old school. You know what I mean? I'm one of those set in their way kind of guys.
From the 29, Prescott, flush to his right.
I have a couple friends and family members that actually laugh at me because I refuse to try the new M&Ms and whatever candy is old school that they're making new and all that. I don't have no interest in that kind of stuff, I guess. I mean, I'm moving along with technology, but you see what I'm saying.
That discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Come on, man. This is my warm-up and everything, but damn.
So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And yeah, I'm still playing with Dallas from time to time, even though I swore off of him. What's up, Big Sean? Sean King, welcome back to Gaming, man. How you doing, man? How was your week?
On fourth, they do snap it to Prescott. A clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Marcus Peters.
We were actually talking about Madden at work today.
Thing he said as we were walking off the field.
And you know, I struggle at times.
That just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like,
the nuances of what they're trying to do to improve the game and where we're actually at. I hate it.
And that'll bring up second down.
I'm glad to hear that, Sean. You know, I'm trying to be more, I guess, optimistic. I'm telling myself every morning that as long as I wake up, I can handle everything else, which is true. But I'd be damned if it don't get hard at times. Brady Waymeyer, welcome to Gaming. Thanks for coming through. You know, it's like,
and it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick
life is for living,
first quarter lead.
And we're supposed to live it up to our fullest while we do the things to take care of our families if we have them, and you know, all that stuff.
Fielded in the end zone.
But sometimes, you know, it'll catch you off guard, or at least me, I get caught off guard, and I feel like, why am I working so hard? And it seems like for so little, but it's not so little because I'm taking care of my family. You feel me? Roderick Villanueva Vidal, thanks for coming through with the like. Corey Davis, thanks for the like. I appreciate you.
They go back to the air here after the
this is my warm-up. Yes, I'm going to get crushed. Corey Davis, thanks for the like. How do you live life with that famous name, Corey? It's been around for a little while. I'll be 38 next month, so yeah, I know all about Corey Davis. There's a famous jazz musician named Corey Davis. I'm not one of those music people. Exactly. I know what I like when I hear it. So don't worry about that kind of stuff with me.
Prescott from the gun. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And they'll get it up just short.
I tell you, it's wonderful to have new people in the stream.
17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
Any and everybody is welcome. I don't want anybody to ever feel excluded for any reason.
Because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
A first down throw for Prescott. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Elliott.
Well, thank you for the compliment, man, but trust me, I'm feeling it.
With 2 to go on second down.
I'm trying to get myself to be not with a positive mindset, but like I said, I have to be more than what I've been. If you follow me. Like today was incredibly hard for me at work. I did everything I was asked to do, plus then I had to do more on top of that. And while I would like to be paid more, I understand that I was there at the job. Oh, and thank you for the I appreciate it. But it's a fine line lately. That's all. Let me just cut it short and say, I know I'm valuable to the company. I just don't feel like I'm paid for what I provide. That's all. But we're not going to complain. It's a good day. It's been a good week. You know? It is what it is. My family's healthy. Everybody I care about's doing good, you know. I have friends and family that I wish would want more for themselves, but hey, I can't control people. You know, that's something I had to learn. Why is my defense like so open over the middle? What am I doing? I know this is my warm-up and everything, but what the hell am I in?
To throw is Jackson. Escaping the pressure right.
Pick. Why is my player reacting so late? But it's okay. Ain't no thing but a chicken wing. Gaming in the house and we doing our thing. Been at this 2 months. I got a few followers.
He's gonna let it go deep for the end zone.
Man, this dude's kicking my high parts.
To Willie Snead.
Willie Snead with his second touchdown.
I don't know what's going on, but Willie Snead is a very weak NFL wide receiver. I don't know how he's beaten. Oh, I forgot I'm playing with Dallas. My bad. If y'all didn't notice, they dropped the ratings across the board for the Dallas Cowboys. It's bad, for real. I've never seen a game, a sports game, be so demonstrative in degrading a team across the board the way they've done Dallas. I mean, I know I'm a fan. I know y'all expect for me to be biased, but damn. That's why y'all might be like, oh, he's getting crushed. It's not me, trust me. It's because of how bad Dallas actually is. That's how they're having us perform on this game. Like, look at that. That ball should not have hung up there like that. But it's all good. I'm going to pick another team after this. Winning is great. Having fun is much more exciting.
Trying for Cooper again. This time he finds it. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 14 on that one and a first down.
First and 10 at the 39.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10. Here's Prescott.
Ugh. I knew better than to pick that play. His rush is very strong right now.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what?
Well, the thing of it is, Brandon, you got to remember something.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead.
Everybody wanted Jason Garrett fired. I wanted him gone, not the defensive staff. You know what I mean? So they cleaned house completely. Let me take you to the root of what I feel is the problem. If you go look up last year's stats, Dallas finished very well. Excuse me if I get the order wrong, but it was 9, 10, 11. I want to say it was 9th against the rush. No. It was 9th against the pass, 10th against the rush, and 11th overall in overall defense. Rod Marinelli and Chris Richard were handling the defense. They fired, what's his name? Jason Garrett. And I understand why. But you hired a man as defensive coordinator who at his last job was so pitiful that he declined from 24th to 27th to dead last in the freaking league. His best defense finished 24th. Are you listening, Brandon? There are 32 teams. 32. His best. 24th.
And this carries into the end zone.
So at some point,
and in hindsight, probably should
he was high.
As he only gets this out to the 16-yard
Two things,
line.
and one I am very, very wrong about. This is the thing that I say, and I had one of my good friends point out to me. You have all these players for the Dallas Cowboys already there. They were drafted and signed to play in one defense. Now Mike Nolan is bringing a whole nother defense. So that's the difference. And some say, well, Clayton, the defense is defense. Yes and no. Some schemes have you play a zone this way. Some schemes have you play a zone that way. That's not an excuse. That's actual fact. Another thing, he's so multifaceted. You can be so multifaceted that you don't even know what the hell you're doing. That's a problem. I repeat, his last 3 years in Atlanta, 24th, 27th, dead last.
He'll try and run it. And this is caught.
I don't get it.
For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down.
Honest to God, how that man acquired that, or I can't say that, that's Mike McCarthy's friend. Hell, I only know you, Brandon, from the stream. But from talking to you, now knowing that you're 19 years old, I would probably give you a job. You have never came off ignorant. I don't even think you've ever cursed or said anything foul on the stream. As far as I know, you're an upstanding, good young man. But if I know that you're here snorting powder, beating up women, choke slamming little kids, cussing out your mom, beating up your mom, you know, all that kind of foul stuff. Not that I would judge you. I wouldn't give you a job. You see what I'm saying? You have a track record and a reputation. This guy has a reputation of quite possibly being one of the worst defensive coordinators in the history of football. Yet, he's leading the Dallas Cowboys. Point number 2 about this year's Cowboys. Right tackle. Starting right tackle, Tyron Smith. Been out all year. I don't know what the deal was. I can only tell you what I was told from reading. They said he would be back by 2 weeks before the start of the season. Thank you. Josh Lehman, what's going on with you, man? How you doing? Where you from? We're talking about the Cowboys' failed season. Okay, so your right tackle's gone. But in that spot, you're hoping for what you call potential? Who the hell does that? What NFL team do you know is sitting back saying, hey, look, we don't have Collins in yet, but this guy right here looks like he might do something in the league soon. You don't do that. Terrence Steele is getting destroyed on a weekly basis. They might as well stick my 10-year-old daughter out there on the field. Hey, Wisconsin's in the house. Cheeseheads in the house. How about that Aaron Rodgers resurgence, huh? But, you know, these aren't excuses. These are just facts about what's going on with the team. So, okay, your right tackle's gone. You got this rookie who you swear for everything has all the potential in the world. Tyron Smith, starting left tackle, goes down. Who saw that coming? He's still a young man. I think he's 28. Brandon, they need a new coach. Hands down. You know what the problem really is, in my opinion? They need a disciplinarian defensive coordinator. They need a Rex Ryan, Marvin Lewis, Leslie Frazier, Tony Dungy. But, you know, the problem is the offense. You know, I have problems with the offense, but overall, I'm not dissatisfied with it. Brandon, I know, has been here, Josh. Josh, meet Brandon. Brandon, meet Josh. Jeremy's in the house. Jeremy heard me, what, yesterday? I can't. I had a rough week. Help me out. One of these days this week, I said that no matter when you see me or talk to me, you'll hear me have one expression. 1 + 1 is always 2. The best safety in football today, Malcolm. Oh, God, now I can't say his name. Malcolm Jenkins said, I want to say 2 years ago, and I quote, I do not want no parts of Zeke when he reaches the 3rd level. With all the football knowledge I have in my life, I don't give a damn how you align it. Why can't we take 4, 2 wideouts, 2 tight ends, all 4 wideouts, 4 tight ends, line them up in a spread formation. Zeke, hit a hole, go.
Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times at the defensive
all right.
they actually call a set.
Let me show y'all something.
Get a safety. So it's preached.
Now, Brandon, you might not be old enough for this. Josh, you haven't said how old you are. Any other viewers, please chime in if you know what I'm talking about. Years ago on Madden, we had a shotgun 4 wide receiver set that has disappeared. You know why? You couldn't stop it. 4 wide receiver set, single back. You absolutely dominate your opponent for different reasons. You're hitting holes, you're going.
Took him a little too far at 2nd down.
Oh, goodness gracious. I want to say Madden.
Try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
11, when all of a sudden crossing routes became the most popular thing in the NFL. Man. Single back, 5 wide receiver set. That was the defense. I mean, that was the offensive set to crush your opponent. There was another one. Single back. It was an empty set. They had to take that out of Madden. John Madden himself was at one of the big games, and I think he's the reason why they got rid of it. Because I think the score at the end of that tournament was like 65, 64 or something. I want to say it was like a 2-point conversion that was went for and failed, and that was the end of the game. And he was like, why do they score so much? Where's the defense? So I think that's when we really got the hit stick, and it was something else. There was a couple different things that were enacted because of that one tournament. I mean, don't take my word for it. Please, by all means, it's always available to be looked up for yourself.
He can run for it, and he will.
I mean, I'm a Madden fan that goes way back. Madden will always be my dominant game.
First half in the books.
You know, the thing about the Bears is, I don't know if they have a philosophy. Excuse me for 1 second. Their head coach Was he a offensive coach? I mean, was he offensive coordinator somewhere? Was he defensive coordinator somewhere? I know nothing really about him. And I think that's where everything lies for me with him. Because, you know, you got Trubisky, and Trubisky brings the element of a mobile quarterback. Oh, excuse me. His ability to run, scramble, zone read, things like that. Well, see, Brandon, now I understand. That changes a defensive coordinator's attitude, his pace with the defense. What did they trade for Nick Foles and sign him? Either way, he's there. Nick Foles is a totally different quarterback from Mitchell Trubisky. I expect for Foles to make throws that Mitchell can't. Sorry. Not to knock Mitchell, but two different quarterbacks. Mitchell is not the threat that Nick Foles is, in my opinion.
Wide open, Amari Cooper. And he's taken
straight up.
Able to slip across the 35. It's a first down.
You can try to sugarcoat it and be nice, but it's the truth.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. Eluding the pressure right.
I remember years ago,
seeing no options, he throws it away.
but now we're building the perfect quarterback, Brian.
Part of the game, but injuries again a big story.
You see what I'm saying?
Most notably, of course,
we're looking at what one quarterback can do and what the other can't. If Trubisky had Foles' eyes, his reading ability for defenses, and his arm, then, you know what I mean? It's a totally different team.
Saquon Barkley, the New York Giants. Cortland Sutton with Denver. Marlon Mack, Indianapolis. Nick Bosa, San Francisco. All of them injuries that have them lost for the year. Michael Thomas got hurt in the season opener with New Orleans. We haven't seen him since. Nick Chubb with Cleveland on IR. Christian McCaffrey.
Levine again, hey, are you enjoying yourself?
It's been a tough year for injuries. Some teams are playing around better than others.
I tell everybody, I'm an NFL fan, then I'm a Cowboy fan. Because you can't have one without the other, straight up. But at the end of the day, a team like Chicago is a team that confuses the hell out of me. Because I feel like no matter what, every team should have a basic, oh my God. That's what happens when you hit the wrong button trying to throw it away and doing too much. That's all on me. I should have took the lead on this possession, warm-up game or not. Yeah, that was me being incredibly stupid trying to throw it away and just thinking it's going to go out of bounds. But anyway, you know, it's not just Chicago that does this. Green Bay. Green Bay wants to be Kansas City, in my opinion. Look at the routes they run. I mean, Aaron Jones is doing his thing, getting carries and all that. They're blocking well. They really got a running game developing. Zoo is in the house. Welcome back, Zoo. I mean, hell, Seattle lost that game last Sunday night because I felt like they were going out of their element. While they are a great passing team, Chris Carson should have had a lot more carries early in that game. It felt like Seattle was pressuring themselves to keep a pace that wasn't even there. Like they were playing Kansas City. That's what it felt like, in my opinion, to me. I think that Russell Wilson is one of the top 5 threats in the league because of his running ability, like Lamar Jackson. Hell, anybody who's watched the stream knows my biggest weakness is playing a mobile quarterback like Lamar Jackson, because I'm old enough to remember playing people that had to have Michael Vick. I ain't going to say his name because he might be watching while he's at work. But I have a cousin We were all over my boy Meaty house. And Meaty is just like family. And he has this saying. He'd look at you. High-powered offense. That means he's going to play with Michael Vick. I don't, that's straight up. And the offense ain't high-powered. What he does is, everybody on go routes, then he runs. That's all it was. So eventually you're playing 11 versus 7 because you're trying to have 4 spies on him at all times. That's what it was. And I beat him. Hell, one of the first tournaments I won, there was actually over 30 people. Me and him were in the finals. And I'll never forget, he looked at me. He told me, don't feel bad. Second place ain't so bad. And he pissed me off when he said that because I'm like, have you forgot I've beaten you more than you've beaten me? Jeremy, who's your team? Hold up, Jeremy. Are you the Cleveland fan? Jeremy, I'm meeting a lot of people. Don't get upset. Just talk to me. Who is your team? Oh. Oh, God. Yeah, this is my warm-up. I won't do anything else that dumb the rest of the night. I promise. Matter of fact, we're going to go ahead and end this, and I'm good for now. I'm good. I'm not doing nothing that dumb no more anyway. Whew. Oh, yeah, you're the Cleveland fan. Jeremy, I'm going to tell you something. Acquiring OBJ was the absolute worst move y'all could ever made. Let me tell you why. Go back to Baker's first season. I watched Baker Mayfield play with Antonio Callaway, Jarvis Landry. I forgot who the tight end was. Y'all had a wide receiver wearing number 81. I believe that was T. Higgins. And a guy named Rashad something. And he balled out. And you know what the most important thing was at that time? He had chemistry and cohesion. I have a cousin right now. We could get on the basketball court. We don't even have to talk. We read each other. We play football. I can play quarterback, he play receiver, vice versa. We read each other. When you have that kind of, that's it, Rashad Higgins. When you have that kind of chemistry with another human being, Lord have mercy. It's not just Nick Chubb. I believe Kareem Hunt and Nick Chubb are both what I call alpha backs. And when I say alpha back, Hunt, Chubb, Zeke Elliott, Chris Carson, Rex Burkhead. Those are running backs who I feel don't need a complimentary back. Like some teams need thunder and lightning, like the Saints who I'm playing with. Alvin Kamara needs Latavius Murray's thunder to his lightning, in my opinion. Because Kamara showed last year, while he's a good running back, he's not great. When he's great out of the backfield, hands down.
First down, Raiders.
Young man, I don't game share with nobody but my son. I'm sorry to hear that. I know a lot of people have a lot of things going on in the world right now, Corey. But can't fade it, young fella. Sorry about that. But thanks for coming through the stream. Jeremy, I don't know what's going on with that guy. I believe there's something behind the scenes that isn't being exposed to the media. I almost said exploited. But, yeah, it's something going on, man. Like Martellus Bennett when he was in Dallas. They said the coach didn't like him. He was cocky and brash. You know, your personal opinion on the play doesn't matter. The question is, can the man ball? And David Njoku can ball. I saw him at Miami. I am a very, very avid college football watcher. I have a son who should be on the stream later on that can tell you I am a real football junkie. I name players that nobody's heard of except for Lee Corso and all the other guys on ESPN. I scout for the Cowboys and I don't even work there. Hell, I scout for the Redskins. I'm sorry, for the Washington football team. But it's like, that guy right there, Jeremy, I swear. The man can, if they like what Darren Waller does in Las Vegas with the Raiders, give that guy a shot. While they brought Austin Hooper in there for all that money, I don't understand. You want to scare somebody? Come out in a 2 receiver set and let Njoku split out. This is basic football stuff that was taught to me when I was in high school. Big Worm is in the house. You have to dictate to the defense. If you're an offense and you're calling plays because of what the defense is doing, something's wrong with you. Unless you have one of those Warren Sapps, Aaron Donalds, Michael Strahans on that defensive line. Screw everybody else. Oh, they got Jalen Ramsey out there. There's a whole nother side of the field. And while I brought that young man up, Jalen Ramsey ain't that damn good. And I'll say it to his face. Jalen Ramsey is a zone corner. That's what I'm saying. It has to be something going on in Cleveland behind the scenes to why that man ain't getting no PT. Cleveland had so much money. I almost want to say it was like $65, $70 million. And I was just sitting back like, damn. They had Olivier Vernon, or they still got him, but he's on the trade block right now. I don't get it, man. I mean, I know you can't sign everybody. I know you don't want to max out your cap and all that, but as lows like they do, I mean, you don't always want to say somebody could be doing so much better. Straight up. You know? I mean, Cleveland has done a whole lot of stupid stuff. Let's not give them a pass. And not playing to none of those quarterback strengths. That was stupid.
Now he'll pull it down. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield.
Trading Trent Richardson. So for nothing. Oh no, I can't say that. They got a first-round pick for him. But I mean, how does a running back go over 1,000 his rookie year and then doesn't even crack, what, 600 the next? Come on, man. Some of that's on your play call. And I'm not trying to sound like I know it all, but the problem for me is I know too much. And I'm always like, damn, what the hell's going on? For real.
1st and 10 at the 11. Now Kamara.
Matter of fact, Jeremy, let me ask you about this. Y'all took that corner, Denzel Ward. Why didn't y'all take an offensive lineman? You can buy a corner, rent them 1-2 years.
On 2nd and 11 now. Breeze.
Ah, got him. I thought that was picked off.
Drew Brees on target to Emmanuel Sanders. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Will Lutz on for the point after. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
At 7.
Hell yeah, I remember Chris Redman. He had one of the worst concussions I ever seen.
Just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tackles.
Because of something he said behind the scenes to somebody in management.
It's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
That was too easy.
And he's taken down here by the Saints.
You know, words hurt. You know, a lot of guys try to be tough and whatnot, but if you push the right button on somebody and they know they can't beat you in a physical fight, they really cut deep. Give me that. I think Joe Hayden was just coming into his own in Cleveland at that time too. You got to remember, when these rookies come into the NFL, they're like all the kids under 10 getting Call of Duty on Christmas Day. Excuse me, what they call that, like National News Day or something? Something crazy?
An interception can result.
Throw it away. Get back to the run. But I mean, Joe Hayden got picked on like everybody does, man. The only corner that I can say I grew up watching that never got picked on as a rookie was Deion Sanders. It's like they just knew I'm not messing with him. Oh, no, that's a lie. Deion Sanders, Terrence Newman, and there was this one kid. He was in New England. Oh, he's still around. Jonathan Jones. Quincy Carter was on the way to being a star until he couldn't stop putting cocaine up his nose. Straight up. He said in an interview that he had failed a drug test, and Jerry Jones called him up to his office and told him, look, do you need help? He told Jerry, no, I can get off of it. He served his suspension, and I think went almost a whole year, had a really bad day, and called the dope man. The next test he failed, he was out of Dallas. But I'll tell you this much about Quincy Carter. I saw him grow as a quarterback, and I never thought he would be as good as he became. Straight up. And it's a shame that he couldn't have ended his career in Dallas. Because I think he could have won a Super Bowl if he had stopped putting that shit up his nose. Excuse my language, I didn't say it like that, but that's how I feel.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
You know, I tell a lot of jokes about drugs and stuff like that, but it's a problem. It's an epidemic. You know, and some people, I don't know if Big Worm's still here, but Big Worm tell you we work together. Where we live at, it's apparent. Where we work at, the Calvert County area, you see it constantly. It's not even funny anymore. When you go from partying and having a good time to I need it, you need to go get help. Straight up. I'm not judging nobody. I'm just saying how I feel from what I see in the world.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. as he'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
And I used to love being here where I live because it was so quiet. Now it's starting to get really loud, for real.
They'll give it to him up the middle. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard
Yeah, I didn't like that play call. I ain't gonna lie to
He's
y'all.
going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as he'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Bree's going to throw. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a fourth down.
I'm tempted to go for this.
Sliding around in the pocket. There was nowhere to go with the football, so he had to take off and try and run. He just got back to the line of scrimmage. No gain.
I mean, 3 points would be nice, but I'm going to see how he comes out defensively.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. They'll go for it. It's Breeze.
Got him.
Got a man open. It's Thomas. It's a touchdown for New Orleans. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Saints have taken the lead.
Yep.
His kick is
CD for them. This is
Chris
just an
Redmond,
offensive
I
explosion
want to
here in the
say,
second quarter.
had left the league, and I think he was on that Super Bowl team that Atlanta had as a backup. I know he had came back after like a year away and played with Baltimore, but I really want to say he was on that team that Atlanta just had. I think he was trying to sneak his way into a ring. You know how like Jawan Howard did with LeBron James in Miami? That was terrible, by the way.
Short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Goes for a gain of 31. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Same play.
Gotta give credit where
I don't
it's
think he
due.
understands how to
Really
handle
nice
that little bit of
defense on
pressure I'm
that play.
seeing.
The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for
Whoa!
past the 20.
Okay, we're not calling that play for a while.
And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints 16. They'll run on 1st down.
I love the fact that he just ran that ball.
And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
Jenkins on the tackle.
Facing a 2nd and 3. Ball on the 10. This will be caught at about
Son of a
5.
gun.
And he is in. Touchdown.
Gotta give him credit. He came down that field.
From 10
Oh, with about
yards
28
out.
seconds, that might be too much time. I might can try to get 3 out of this.
I don't think it's any state secret to know what they were saying before the start of this drive. Let's go and punch one in the end zone and go into the halftime feeling a heck of a lot better about ourselves. Let's go get this done.
Yeah, tie things up, and then you got a brand new ball game. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Jeremy, you gotta remember something. Men and our masculinity, we never want to look bad. Joe Hayden was already saying stuff. Where I'm from, we call it slick shit. You know when somebody's trying to say something and disrespect you as a man? And he had went at, I forgot his name. Whoever it was, he had went at him 2 or 3 times. And that's what happened. He kept on running off at the mouth till he was basically sent out of Cleveland.
Well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Bottom line, I think it was one of the dumber moves that could have been made. But it is what it is.
Throwing on 1st down is Breeze. There goes a deep ball, end zone.
Oh my goodness gracious. He had a step on him. That's why I threw it. It's all good. But yeah, man, I can agree with you. while he hasn't had what I call a Hall of Fame career, he's a very solid corner. Even a little bit more than solid, in my opinion. I think he's a hell of a football player, straight up. I can't say I'm a fan, but I like him.
This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. All right, Coach.
You can't.
We welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Let me rephrase that.
And ready to get the
you don't want to ever cut somebody because of their attitude.
First half, all tied on the scoreboard.
Or at least I don't think you should. But it is what it is.
Where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25-yard line.
Why though? Between Kevin Johnson and William Green, why did one of them have to go?
Getting set for their next drive,
at the end of the day,
offense. First half showed us some pretty good
neither one of them had to go. That was just the easiest way to handle the problem.
Because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing.
When you do stuff like that, you empower the play that you keep.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't.
In my opinion.
Going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect. But
that was too dangerous.
Your game plan showing you.
And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. And the Raiders call on a nickel set for 3rd down. Now a man who began with the Raiders, it's Latavius Murray.
He didn't see me running the ball on that play.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's quite a spot there for his first
I have to get back to my run.
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that 1st. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
Kamara trying again. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. The tally there, minus 2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
Well, that was not what you would call straight line pursuit for a middle linebacker to make this play. He's got to work his way through the clutter to get to the ball.
All right, we got to cut this.
And he does exactly that. That's called avoiding
we got to put 6 up on this drive. He's too comfortable offensively.
Shotgun now.
Got him.
Will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete.
Take the 3.
The coverage strong.
Play deep.
Now it's 4th down.
Brings up 4th.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
Let me ask you this. At this point right now, how do you feel about Olivier Vernon being on the trade block?
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure
because the bottom line is they could use his help. I don't know if he's not as motivated. I don't know how much playing time he's getting. But the bottom line is, in my opinion, that's a pass rushing force. This should not be on the bench. Now, if you have to rotate him in on 3rd down or 2nd and 3rd, you know, tell him he's getting a little older. We want to keep him fresh. Massage his ego a little bit. But for goodness sakes, don't let a player of his caliber do nothing or try to trade him for nothing.
Sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away. Try and get after him early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
Now, see, I didn't know they were trying to trade him that long. But, I mean, why? That guy is one hell of a pass rusher. And in this league, it's becoming more and more about the pass. Why not keep him on the squad?
On play action, it's Carr. He'll let this
that's picked.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Give me that right there.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his second interception of the game, and so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique.
The best thing I think right now
both fronts there
is for Baker to use his best attributes. No, his best assets, I should say. Pump that ball on short, quick routes to Jarvis Landry in space. Let him try to develop something while you're using Jarvis Landry. That way, use Austin Hooper to spread the field a little bit, going down the seam. He can do those kind of things. Meanwhile, you got Njoku on the other side. You know, I feel as though I could be a professional offensive coordinator. You know, I understand it's a whole lot more than just calling plays. I know things about football, but damn, man, it bothers me to not be able to use some of this knowledge.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing now is Breeze.
He sent the all-out blitz at me that time.
Nick Kwiatkowski able to maneuver in for the sack.
Well, that play was the very definition
I know how
of
to slow him
fast,
down.
quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Man, blink of an eye, that happened fast and a big sack. After the sack on 1st down, Breeze. They'll set up the screen down to Kamara.
How much of it back did I get?
That's a gain of 3.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Saints on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. From the gun, it's Breeze. That's complete to his running back, Kamara.
We got that. We
got
got that.
Quite to the 35. 12 yards there, good for a Saints 1st down.
Couldn't just sit on it here.
Yeah.
Had to throw the ball on 3rd down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively a backbreaker. He'll buy some time right. He lets this one fly.
Oh, give me that right there, baby boy.
Thomas, he's got him. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Touchdown.
Michael Thomas. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And
That's the end of the game, quite possibly. Not counting my chickens before they hatch. But that right there was a beautiful play.
24. Raiders 14.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5
Benjamin
yards.
Jenkins, welcome to Gantt Game, and thanks for the compliment, man. How you doing today? How was your week, man? Where you from?
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, you know, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, there was pressure all around him, so the only play was to try and get out of there. I think it was an excellent effort by him just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
20-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Carr.
Yeah. We got Kentucky in the house.
Trying to get it that time to Brian Edwards. And now it's 3rd down.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into
We got New York in the house.
We know he has confidence.
About a good, got about a good 8-hour drive from me. Ain't nothing wrong with that. East Coast represented. With NY, we got the DMV. That's where I'm from. Representing Maryland. Whoa! I know they didn't say he caught that.
That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards.
You know what? I have to agree with you. Joe Burrow, he's a very mature rookie.
this will be incomplete.
I mean, real talk.
Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
He doesn't act so
when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know
overstated. He doesn't get too up. He doesn't get too far down. He accepts the compliments given to him by commentators very well. I like him. I really do. But I wouldn't give it, so easily. Don't forget there's Lamar Jackson over there.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive
Don't forget about that guy.
Everyone took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
If Baltimore can get themselves a #1 receiver, give me that.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way.
Baltimore needs
Yes, folks, that is his
a lot of people might say I'm crazy. If Larry Fitzgerald ends up in Baltimore somehow, it's over.
That's perfect, though, because
real talk. I mean, I like Marquise Brown, Hollywood Brown, whatever you want to call him.
And he's done so quite well.
But Lamar needs that possession receiver. Speed is nice. It's lovely at times. That dude who's going to go get that rock is what's better.
And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field, down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation.
But this is my thing.
Conceding the 3 points, they want to push you back and try and take you out.
It seems like Pittsburgh is not lining themselves up to replace Big Ben.
As they stop him behind the line. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts.
That's kind of dangerous.
Just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Am I bleeding?
Something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
Well, I felt like blood and it started stinging. Anyway, it's one thing I'm concerned about with Pittsburgh. I'm looking at that AFC North division. It's wild to me, for real. Bengals, young quarterback. Cleveland, young quarterback. Baltimore, young quarterback. Okay, you said 3 of them. Jackson, RG3, and who am I forgetting?
30-yard attempt.
Ingram, my bad. You see, I said it before you said it. I had to think about the commercial ESPN just did. Give me that. Well, we'll punt it back. Sportsmanship. I'm going to start off with a blitz. Send some heat at him. Whoa, he caught that too. Gotta give him props. Excuse me. Let's get another one in. Trying to get another game, man. Doesn't seem like anybody's on right now. Oh, there we go. Welcome everybody to Gank Gaming. Appreciate you for coming through. If you haven't been here before, try and get our 150th win. I think we're at 148, something like that. Fourth down and 2. Who you think I am? No. Oh my God. And I came out stacked to stop it. I thought it was going to be the pass. But okay. They said he got it. Ew. That fake punt was some bull. I stopped him, but okay. Ew. No. Uh, 148 and like 103, something like that. It's really like 159 and 90 something, but yeah. I'll show it. I'll post it as soon as this game over. I can't agree with that. Some of them Jones is ugly, Jeremy. Some of them Jones be rocking. I'm sorry. It just depends on what actual uniform we're talking about. Is Maryland on tonight? I know they play Minnesota. I just don't know when they're actually going to play. It's either tonight or tomorrow. Oh, my Lord. All right. You got to give him props on that one. Maryland winning? Well, that's not going to last long. How they lost to Northwestern last Saturday. They let me down, man. That's my fault. Oh, that's picked. That's on me. I was looking, and I didn't let him clear the linebacker. That's all on me. Oh, I had that tackle, man. Okay, the problem, I need to go back to running the ball, but I just had that tackle. I saw that jump coming. Give me that. Oh, come on, dude. You got to pick that off. '26 got to do better than that. The one incompletion is the pick. Ain't that some stuff? Give me 6 more. Hell yeah, Jeremy. His height, his speed, why not? I know his rookie season he had a little injury thing. And yeah, I thought he might have been a little soft. But good evening, Jerome. How you doing? Hey man, it's a good day. It was a little rough at work, but I survived it. But man, depending on what the asking price is, hell yeah, man. You could use him. You could use his assets in so many different places. Jet sweeps. Line him up as a running back. Oh my God. Hell, take a team like New England right now. Give Cam another deep threat. Well, a deep threat. I mean, Damiere Byrd, he's height challenged, and I believe that's what hurts him somewhat. But the boy can flat out run. Hell, let somebody like him go to Baltimore. Woo-wee. You put John Ross on one side, Hollywood Brown on the other side. Shucks. But like I said, the question is, what's the asking price? And for goodness sakes, don't let him go somewhere like Seattle. You already got enough problems covering Lockett and Metcalf. Miami. Man, I'm sitting up here like just rattling off teams easily that could use his services. Buffalo. They need a strictly threat. I mean, Stephon Diggs is great at what he does. But just having that kid go out on the field and run down the seam, you have to pay attention to him. Straight up. Do you remember Zahir Hakeem? That's him 3 times better. I waited too long. That's all me. You got to add the Jets in there somewhere. Houston. Oh, Trump supporters back. Congratulations. You know. You know, Dante Hall, I would like to see him in today's game used on jet sweeps and things like that. They used to call him the human joystick. And yeah, he has some moves and whatnot. But for real, Dante Hall he was small. I mean, one good shot in today's game, he's done. I mean, I'm not trying to disrespect him as a man, but today's game is a little more violent than what it was back then. Even though we're safer and protected. I don't know. Not everybody can absorb those blows. Yeah, I'm having a rough game this one. I don't know what's going on. It's like I have them beat, and then they catch up. I don't understand. Maybe it's me. I just don't have the deep ball right now when it's there. Look at that. I couldn't even click on 23. Last game, I had no issues at all. So I'm going to think it's me. Tom Landry made me a Cowboys fan. Not a player, a coach. The way he operated, the way he wore his fedora, how he wasn't one of those rah-rahs. You know, oh yeah, we're great guys. And, you know, you can't be fake. You can't be phony. I appreciated that even as a young child. Because the same coach that's rah-rah, we're so great, is the same coach that wants to cuss you out in the locker room. Or, oh, woe is me. You know what I'm saying? I was always taught to see things a different way. I always felt like I wanted and needed a coach that even keeled throughout a whole game. Now he can't catch. Yeah, I think this is my last one. I don't think it's going to be the last one for the night. But I'm hungry, and I'm getting very distracted by my stomach. And with him up like he is, if I don't get this first down and score in this possession, it's over. Seems like a bad night to stream anyway. I'm only got 2 viewers in here. Ew. That was my fault. I should have leaned that one to the sideline. All right, y'all. Y'all be easy. I might be back later on. I'm going to go get something to eat and do a couple things. Hopefully we get more viewers either tonight or tomorrow. But y'all be easy.